lot of you guys may know, I have recently graduated high school, and I decided to come on to this relatively short and unplanned, to be honest, video today on steps that went through my graduation. I'm trying to help you guys out. So all juniors, maybe sophomores, freshmen, maybe you're graduating college soon. I'm not really sure if it goes the same way and if it's the same thing, but I just encourage you to pay attention, enjoy this video. I'm just trying to help you guys out. That's all I'm trying to do with this vid. But of course, before I get into it, make sure to like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. You guys help me out a little bit, and without further ado, let's get right into this video. Now, I divided this into parts. So part one was graduation practice and the days leading up. Now, looking back, graduation practice was an amazing experience. Of course, nobody likes sitting in a seat all practice. Everybody's trying to get lined up, practicing how to go in and out of the atrium or whatever you call it. For us, it was the gym. For some people, it's an atrium. But practicing going in and out and everyone being on their phones and all, it's not the funnest thing when you think about it. However, after that was really what you were waiting for, right? So after that, we all went out. We did our senior walk. It was around the school. You know, everyone's cheering. But even before that, they had food trucks and they had like wings and fries. They even had a little bit of Italian ice. So it was really fun after. But me and my boys decided, nah, we don't want any of that. So we all went to McDonald's. It was like 15 of us. And ironically, it was a McDonald's I used to work at. So the manager knew who I was. The manager walked up, how you doing? And of course, I'm a little nervous. I'm like, you know, because you don't know. I kind of quit the job, so you think it's going to be kind of awkward with your manager. But of course, my former manager is like strictly business. She was really, really strictly business with her job. So she didn't mess with us too much, but McDonald's was really, really fun. I got a couple pictures I'm going to show you guys, me and my boys going to McDonald's, just chilling. All have our class of 2023 t-shirts on. So it was actually really, really nice. We also went back to the school though, hung out in the yard area. It's just grass. Everyone had their lawn chairs out, having conversations. You know, I chilled. I personally have a lot of friends in the school, so I'm just, you know, dapping everybody up. I'm like, man, how you guys doing? Really nice day outside. So that was really nice. That's the before days. Those are the days where you have fun, right? Your exams are over. Your curriculum is over. You're just having fun. You're really taking advantage of being a senior at the end of the year. All your work is done. There was even music playing. People had their cars out. I believe this group of girls had a Jeep and they were blasting music. It was loud. Everybody could hear it. Everybody was dancing. So the days leading up to the actual graduation practice, those are the super fun times. And as you can tell, the graduation practice, the first one was the most fun one I've ever been a part of. I loved every single second of it. And I'm really, really, really glad that I went through that experience. And I'd encourage everybody to go through some sort of experience like that. It does not have to end after practice. Go out with your friends. Go and enjoy yourself. Enjoy that entire day. You're going to have plenty of time to be with your family. You're going to have plenty of time to do what you want to do, but you truly never get that moment back. Now, going to part two are sort of the true days leading up. Now, before I get into this, I would first like to thank all the people who came to celebrate me graduating. So that's my grandparents, both grandmas, grandpas, aunts, uncles, cousins, my sister, girlfriend, all that. I'd like to thank all of you guys. It was really fun. And I had a couple great discussions from my grandpa and my dad. Two very, very wise men. You know, they've been obviously on this earth longer than I have. They've lived a lot more life. So I just have conversations with them from time to time. For me, with my dad, it's like every day. My grandpa, he lives all the way in like the central United States, Texas, Oklahoma area, Louisiana area. So I don't get to see him that often. So I'm just really, really glad I got to have a couple conversations with him. That was really, really nice. But overall, it's just the calm before the storm. You're getting ready. Everybody's getting their gowns ready. You're texting the boys like, man, I can't believe we graduate in a couple of days, right? Or if you're a girl, you're texting your homegirls. You're texting, I can't believe we're going to graduate in a couple days. It becomes unbelievable. It's overall happiness, but at the same time, you're going to get a little nervous because it's like, man, high school is really coming to a close. I'm really going into the next chapter of my life. I'm about to be in college where I'm going to have responsibilities. And for me, it's kind of different because a lot of my friends are staying in state besides maybe one or two. Me, I'm going out of state. I'm going to the illustrious North Carolina A&T. I'm very much Aggie pride. So all my Aggies who may be in the comments or may watch this video, you guys definitely feel free to comment. Let me know whatever I need to know. Tips on going to the school, being a freshman, how I can get on student radio, television, all that. And for people who are watching on YouTube, don't worry. I ain't going nowhere. I'm going to be right with you guys through the whole college process. So it's going to be really fun. But that's besides the point. The calm before the storm, or the days leading up, are days of overall happiness. You're going to enjoy it so much. I really would encourage you to invite as many family family members as you can. Hang out with your friends. Just a couple days to relax, chill, go out with your friends if you want to. That's what I call the days leading up to graduation. Now, number 3, I'm going to call it the times come. The morning of graduation felt absolutely unreal. You wake up, I woke up, went downstairs, ate a little bit, and before I knew it, I was putting my graduation gown on, walking downstairs, going to my mom's car. It was my mom, my grandma, and my aunt that rode me to the graduation over at the big church that we had a graduation. There was like 5,000 people there. I'm going to get more into the numbers later, but it was really, really, really surreal. Getting out of the car, took a bunch of pictures, which I'm going to show right now. It was just amazing. Special shout out to everybody who's in this photo, everybody who's here. You are some of my dearest and closest friends, so I love all of you. I wish all you guys the best in your future endeavors. Stay loved, stay blessed, all that kind of stuff. But yes, it was unreal. I don't have any words to describe it. Now, another thing is I was giving a speech. I was actually the graduation speaker, so it was a little bit different for me. I had to go into like the auditorium first, or the atrium, whatever you want to call it, and kind of practice, get the microphone right, make sure all of the technology was acting the way it was supposed to. But ultimately, I went into a smaller room where there were like 500 plus people. I had a big graduation class. My high school is the biggest high school in my entire county. I had a huge graduation class, so 500 plus people were crammed into one room. You can imagine it was loud. They were showing pictures, so people were cheering. Some people were cringing because they didn't feel like their pictures were that good, you know what I'm saying? But if I could describe it in one feeling once again, it would be absolutely amazing. We then walk onto the stage, and you're just seeing everybody cheer you on, right? You see your cousins, you see, if you have a significant other, you see some of their family, their cousins. I mean, it's just crazy to have that many people cheering you on. The whole auditorium is cheering you on because you're graduating, you're moving on, you walk on stage, and it's a crazy, crazy feeling. Now, I'm going to go to my speech. That's part 4. I call this part the speech. This deserves a part of its own because giving my speech was a blessing beyond belief. Now, a little bit of background check. I've done a lot of things in my school when it comes to speaking. I'm like I humbly say that I'm one of the best kids of the nation at this. I definitely think I am the best at what I do. That's just the confidence I have in my job. But the speaking engagements, Grady Jarrett, NFL player, multi-time Pro Bowler, Atlanta Falcons, he came. I hosted that event where he came. We had another one, Black History Month event. I was one of the hosts for that one as well. I do the morning announcements. I'm known as the voice of Rockdale. Rockdale's the name of my high school. So I got this spot. I was really, really interested to be the graduation speaker. It was an amazing blessing. A lot of people loved the speech. I got to shake some people's hands. Walking out, they're like, good speech. I'm like, thank you. I really appreciate you for listening, what you get out of it. So it was just a major blessing. God is amazing. As Keith Lee would say on TikTok. Keith Lee always says God is amazing. So shout out to Keith Lee. I do watch your TikTok videos, by the way. But that's besides the point. You give people a smile and a handshake. It was a crazy blessing. I'm going to play you guys the whole video of my speech. I actually recorded it a little bit on my iPhone.
Message, Micah Cannon. How you guys doing? That's not enough noise. Y'all ready to graduate? Alrighty, before I get started, I would like to thank all parents, teachers, staff, counselors, assistant principals, and of course our principal, Dr. Powell. Without the daily contributions and dedication of these people, none of us would have been able to make it out here today and do the incredible things we intend to do in the future. On behalf of all the class of 2023, I would like to express a thanks and gratitude to everybody who went into our learning experience. Now, I'm sure you're wondering more about me and who I am. Well, I'm your class of 2023 graduation speaker. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Micah Cannon, and I've had the pleasure of spending 4 amazing years of high school with you. From freshman year, feeling like we were walking into Hogwarts and constantly getting lost, to senior year, where we've survived the only virus that is more contagious than COVID-19, and that is senioritis. I mean, think of what we've been through. In 9th grade, we had a 2-week break that turned into a year. In 10th grade, we all went to sleep while our teachers tried to call our names over poorly connected laptops. In 11th grade, we had Will Smith at the Oscars. And in 12th grade, a fox of all things decided to infiltrate the building. And I admit that's just my excuse for doing nothing during that class period. That's what senior year is all about, right? Nah, I can wait till later. As you can see, it's been a bumpy ride, but that is not the beauty of it at all. It feels so much better when you can work so hard for something and finally get to the finish line. Think about it like high school relationships, something you could all relate to, for better or for worse. There's the first girlfriend that don't work out so well. There's a second girlfriend that was doomed from the beginning. There's a third girlfriend, you didn't really like her in the first place. Before realizing that ultimately you were the problem. And that waiting for college to form a more meaningful relationship is likely the best option. Well, at least you tried. But the point is, in many ways, we are one of the most impressive classes of students in RCHS history. We've had every obstacle thrown at us, so many days taken away from us, failed tests, just ask me that, and many challenges. However, we all still managed to push through. I suppose the message I'm trying to convey goes something like this. Whether you dunk like LeBron, shoot like Steph, rap like Kendrick, do hair like Madam CJ, change lives like MLK, or hold office like Obama, we should never doubt our ability to push through the seemingly impossible challenges that will ultimately shape us into our individual and collective greatness. This high school experience has engineered us to be leaders, influencers, drivers, and dreamers. Although I'm not too sure about that driver's part. All of you need work in that area. Some of you guys almost got into an accident on the way here. But you all get the idea. Never let fear, work, or doubt stop you from achieving your infinity and beyond. Maybe some of us will become teachers, maybe nurses, others engineers, CEOs, or even the next US senators. But the truth is, and still remains, that each and every one of you is a world changer. So let us go out into the world with the intent to make it better for those who will follow us. Let our life's work put smiles on people's faces, meals in children's hands, and most importantly, add dignity to our community's legacy. Keep making an impact, class of 2023. You guys stay loved, you guys stay blessed, and Micah out.
Good afternoon.
But of course, I'm going to move on to part 5 now. Now, part 5, I call it simply party time. Now, the graduation party, for me, it was insane. We all took pictures. We played Xbox. We ate some amazing food. I loved every single second of it. There's some pictures of all of us in our, of course, North Carolina A&T Aggie gold and blue gear. You know, we're showing out for North Carolina A&T, y'all. And, of course, I even went to the girlfriend's house for her graduation party. Went to some of my boys' houses for their graduation parties. So it's a fun event in general. It's a fun day in general. It's a fun time of your life in general. I absolutely demolished some mac and cheese while talking to my younger cousins on, you know, what they have coming up in their lives, right? It's not going to be easy in high school all the time, but it's fun. It's a rewarding process. I like to thank everybody for the gifts and money, whether you donated on Cash App or whether you gave in like physical money, or I did get three Amazon gift cards from Clarence, so special shout out to you, Clarence, Dylan, Zoe, that's my sister, cousin, Layla, all of you guys, special shout out to all of you. You guys don't know how much it means to me to be able to make this video, for you guys to see, be able to take the steps that you guys are going to take. It's a very, very special feeling, so special shout out to everybody I just mentioned. And the graduation party, one of the best moments of your life. You finally get to relax, you're graduated, you're stepping into your new way of life, so I really, really enjoyed it. I like to shout out everybody who made that possible, especially my parents, all the teachers that helped me along the way, my principal, Dr. Powell in high school, helped me along the way. Special shout out to Dr. Brakefield, helped me along the way. Counselor Miss Thompson helped me along the way. I just want to have a huge shout out to everybody in Rockdale County High School, Davis Middle School, and C.J. Hicks Elementary School. You guys all helped me out. Every teacher who taught there, you guys helped me out along the way, so I'd have a special shout out to you. But of course, that's going to be the end of this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on notifications, because help me out a little bit. The graduation, man, if you're in 11th grade, you're in 10th grade, if you're having a graduation soon, just know it's going to be super fun, super rewarding. I encourage you to get out. Go out with your friends. I actually got to go out with my friends at 6 o'clock today for his birthday. We're going bowling, hanging out and stuff. So I'm just so happy and so thankful that I got to share this information with you guys. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. But of course, I wish you nothing but the best. Stay loved, stay blessed. I'm going to end this video. Thank you for watching.